ended up watching Mr. Bean again today, you know, the funny British man with the green car. And then I realized every single time you saw that specific car, you just thought of Mr. Bean. The fuck is a British Leyland Mini 1000 Mark IV? I think you mean a Mr. Bean car. If you don't know, I actually love ships. Like, I love all things ships, usually the big ones, but I just like ships in general. I play a lot of games that let you fly your own personal ship, but there aren't a lot of them, and there's especially not a lot of those that let you fly larger ships. I'm more in love with the romantic concept of ships than anything else. It's the idea that this giant vehicle houses most, if not all, the facilities you'd need on a long journey. Better if it has the firepower to defend your shit. And your crewmates suddenly become like family because you're all doing your part to keep this moving city afloat. You give her a name, you clean her, you fix her up, you guide her and maintain her while she provides shelter, a nice place to sleep, entertainment, companionship, safety, and all the necessities you have back home. By the way, don't shit on me for referring to ships as she. There are many reasons why people have done that, but mostly because it's just fucking tradition. Even they agree with me, seeing the ship as a motherly figure that protects her crew. That and my horny self also loves women. I take pride in personalizing my ship as well, whether it's external or interior furnishing and decoration. Then it feels the best when an outsider takes a look at your moving fortress. Your ship ends up being how other ships see you and how the rest of the world sees you as well. Then she becomes an extension of you and everyone else on board. The personality of the crew will end up giving the ship her own personality as well. Just like how Mr. Bean's personality imprints on his car just because of the stupid shit he did in it. That brings me to ship battles. If your story is focused around a particular ship, it makes any battle involving them so much more impactful. Especially if you had many daily life scenes taking place in and around said ship. Whenever a battle happens, it makes the risk of losing all the precious memories and places in your ship add intensity. And that also helps me give a shit about what happens. After all, the ship isn't just your home. It's home to your friends, your family, your love interest, your job. It's an irreplaceable part of your life. In the story, the ship can set a stage for relationship progression and character development. Then the ship itself becomes a character. I like how I've been focused on spaceships, not water ships. But the point is, often shows and movies don't give ships the credit or importance they deserve. I want to see more shows about a freighter crew trying to make it in the Star Wars galaxy, or a mercenary group that own a Corvette or something. Or maybe even ship-based horror stories. After all, I grew up on Dead Space, so it would be very interesting to feel that isolation again. That sense of helplessness. A ship is actually the perfect place if you need characters stuck somewhere. Because of their techie nature, you can do some environmental storytelling to add to the dread. There's just something scary about unbiased, indifferent machines telling you there's something wrong. Damn, I'd do something if I was talented. Some shows did do justice to their ships though. The Mandalorian, which I watched recently, pretty good. The ships pop out a lot on screen, which is something I like. They feel like real machines as well, not just pretty set pieces. And then there's Battlestar Galactica, which is an oldie, but if you ever wanted artillery battleship porn in sci-fi, it's fantastic. I just like that the ships are very important in the show. And then there's Space Battleship Yamato, which, oh my god, I fucking love to death. This is Japanese Battlestar Galactica. Enough said. Not gonna lie, some of the designs might look goofy, but because of the attention to detail and the stunning animation, it just feels so lively and hype. Really, look at that battleship duel. Tell me you don't like that. Okay, now that I think about it, there's quite a few good shows. I can't even name them all because I'm getting tired. For a long time now, I always wanted to be well known with my ship associated with me. Actually, it would be great if there was a game that fulfilled all of these desires that I have. That's why I play Star Citizen, it's the closest thing. Sure, I could bitch about all the things that they do and the release date and all that, but what good will it do me? There's no alternative. I guess at this point I'll leave you with the bullshit phrase of it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Oh god, I spent like 9 hours on this video with no break or anything, with barely any lead of what to do. But I would be lying if I said it wasn't fun. I guess this is my way of talking to you. Well, if you want to say anything, then comment down below. I really like to read your shit anyway. If you're a newcomer, please feel free to subscribe. I feel kinda bad for wasting your time, so dislike if you dislike it. But it was really fun to talk about spaceships.